I know you're pretty frustrated right now.
Because I have 3 kids and I have bills to pay for.
I just got fired from my job 4 days before Christmas.
So I appreciate it.
So I got fired, no cause, just vibes. And when I was like, why is this happening?
Every guy should start in jail and have to work his way out.
Absolutely.
I think
love that idea.
Because it's like you need to earn your place out here.
You do.
How ironic. These women are talking about you need to earn your place. What are they bringing to the world? These women don't invent anything. They don't create anything. They're not like what are they doing besides existing and giving dudes some box and spreading their legs? Like, just imagine if a man said, all you women need to be in jail until you able to cook, clean, and the only thing you're going to do is bear your kids. That's the only thing you're going to do. Man, he would get doxxed and canceled. But you got these chicks with microphones, and they just able to say this. I've heard a lot of dudes say, man, these chicks shouldn't be allowed to vote. Like, who let them vote? Because look what they're saying now.
Earn your place out here.
You do.
In my opinion.
You do. And it should be treated as if they're on probation for a while. Like one strike, you're back.
Yeah, even when they're out. Yeah, you're right.
Everybody has an announcement? I just got fired.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Yeah, Target sucks.
Everyone.
Target sucks, man. She's a really good person, man. Target sucks. All you guys suck, man. For real, man. Target's whack, man.
Bye, Jesus.
What you got to understand about these companies, guys, they don't care about you. And these feminists, they work these jobs and they think these companies care about them and I will always be an employee. No, they will fire you. They will get rid of you. They will replace you. You are a no count to them. You mean nothing. You're just a number.
I love you.
Oh, yeah, Jesus is cool.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah, but Target sucks.
You think men should start off in jail, and I think women need hobbies?
Earn their way out, yeah. I think men should
Can
start
you-
off in jail, prove their way
Sounds
into
a little-
society that they're.
Isn't that crazy? Like, men have allowed these women to vote and work jobs and get a degree and do all these different things. We built this society for women's safety. And they talk about us men need to be in jail. We keep the infrastructure going. The microphone that she's using is made by a man. The chair she's sitting in. Heck, I believe makeup was invented by a man. I mean, as you said, men need to start off in jail. Oh my God, man. Oh, yeah, this is crazy.
Men should start off in jail, and I think women need hobbies?
Earn their way out, yeah. I think men should
Can
start
you-
off in jail, prove their way
Sounds
into
a little-
society that they're good people. We can release them.
That sounds a little man-hating, don't you think?
Y'all, my corporate job just fired me. I went in today all nicely dressed like I am. And, they sat me down and told me they were letting me go.
I was fired from my job today.
I just got laid off about an hour ago. I cried for a while.
This is me after getting fired from my job.
Like, the reason why they're recording themselves crying, talking about I got fired, because women tie their self-worth to these jobs. Like, they don't have anything else going for themselves. They probably don't have no family. They're probably not married. So they get these jobs and they put their heart and soul and their emotions to these corporations. And you got to understand, you're just a number. Men, we can separate that. We like, okay, we got other hobbies. We got other different things. These women, it's like, they're like, I'm strong and independent boss, babe. I'm going to show the world and I'm going to show men that I don't need them. So I'm going to get a job. And then when these jobs terminate you and they say, we no longer need your services. Now they're like, oh my God, what's going on? Stop tying your emotions and your feelings to these jobs. They don't care about you. But the women, they don't understand that.
I'm so upset. I thought I had cried all I could cry yesterday, but got fired from my job 4 days ago.
I got fired last week. So I just got fired from this job that I've been working my absolute butt off for the past almost 3 months. I worked 107 hours and only 4 of those counted for overtime. and they just fired me.
Here's another thing about these women in these jobs. Notice how they're more loyal and they're more committed and they work the hardest at these jobs. And they do everything for these employers to please them, make them happy. But they don't do it for the men that they're with, in relationships with. They don't do it for the guys that they're married to.
Saying that I do not know how to utilize time, and that time is being wasted.
You're impacted by this change. So your last working day is today.
From work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have savings, thank God, but like,
they don't care about what you're gonna do. But like, they're letting you go. If they cared that much, they wouldn't let you go. See, if these women just had a man, I'm telling you, they work way harder at these jobs than they do to keep a man happy. And we're very simple creatures.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if it takes
Buy a dog.
Months to get a new job. I have the mortgage now, and the mortgage is like $2,700.
Nobody cares about your mortgage. She try to emote it, talk about her problems. You see what they want to do. Like I said, they want to divest from men, stay away from men. And I don't need a man. And then they get a job, and the job gets rid of them. And now they trying to figure out how they gonna pay these bills. You should have got a man.
It takes months to get a new job. I have the mortgage now, and the mortgage is like $2,700 a month. I have my trip planned to New Zealand next month. I should probably cancel that. I don't have anybody to like lean on.
Hey, you heard that? She has nobody to lean on because she said, forget men. And now they're feeling the effects when these companies get rid of them.
Do you mind repeating that?
Yeah, we've received some information on you. Unfortunately, we will be putting a permanent pause on your employment with this company.
Okay, do you mind telling me what the information?
I've never heard somebody say a permanent pause. Like, Jude, just say you're fired. Like that's crazy. A permanent day.
Information is?
Yeah, our head of HR found a video of you from the Beyonce concert. The behavior you displayed was frankly not something we'd like to be associated with.
Was it from my story? Because I just had one beer. I didn't know that.
Men are so all talk. I be talking about like, give me some money, and I'm not gonna say none, but y'all haven't given me money. Like, I'm gonna need that.
Oh, hell no!
I started a new job 2 months ago, and I have been literally working like 50 hours a week, sometimes longer, like working on the weekends. It was an event, keyword was, and I just got fired. I just got let go.
Don't post about your job on social media. A lot of companies have been doing layoffs in the past 6 months. My company did them, and I'm seeing a lot of people on here posting about getting laid off.
Everyone is worried about AI taking over jobs, and it's happening at ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok. So according to this article, they're actually laying off hundreds of TikTok employees in favor of doing content moderation using AI.
This girl, Riley Williams, just got fired from her job out of nowhere for TikTok videos that she had posted that her bosses did not like.
I just got fired.
Why do they want to post TikTok videos at work? Like I've seen women have their badges on and they got, the company logo in the video. Like, they don't want that. That's your own personal time. But for some reason, these chicks, they gotta post videos in their uniform. They got a thirst trap. Y'all seen the nurses and everything. They got their badges and they turn to the side and they do that same pose. Like, I'm glad these chicks get laid off, man. I'm really glad. Terminate them. Get rid of them.
So somebody had sent her bosses, the higher ups, some of her TikTok videos to which they didn't like, and now she's confused as to why she got fired.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Talk out here getting people fired again. This is Lexi Larson, a 25-year-old senior account manager who recently took to TikTok to talk about how her new job was paying her $40,000 more than her last job. But then her new job fired her, and it seems like they did so because of her TikTok videos in which she talked about her salary change.
When are you gonna learn?
People losing their jobs because of TikTok videos is starting to become a trend. Business Insider shared how a 19-year-old shared a TikTok video and lost his Starbucks job.
So I think I'm being laid off from my job today. If you couldn't tell by my appearance, I have been crying all morning. I haven't even had my meeting yet, but I got a calendar meeting today from someone I've never spoken to at the company, and a bunch of other people did too. So I am recording this because I feel like a lot of people can probably find comfort in knowing they're not alone. So
women tie their self-worth into these degrees that are useless for the most part, and they tie them into these jobs because those degrees and jobs are designed for what? To divest from men, to not be tied to men, to not be under men's rule and thumb, right? So then they get laid off from these jobs and like, oh my God, in their mind, I gotta get another job, but like, I don't need a man, I'm strong and independent, and this and that. But at the end of the day, the world's gonna keep spinning, and eventually you're gonna come back and need that man. All these chicks do. Them getting these jobs, it's like a temporary thing. At the end of the day, they're gonna be relying on the man to say, you know what? I'm tired of getting fired. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of going through the rat race. And they're gonna knock on your door as a man, say, I need you. I want to be a housewife. I'm tired of working. Y'all seen the videos. These chicks can't even handle getting fired. You get laid off once, twice, man, they're done. They're gonna be, listen, they're coming. Winter is here.
we will see. Maybe it'll be something positive. Maybe I'm not getting laid off, but I am shaking.
And that's the impact your position today is going to be your last day.
I've loved my time here and I'm very thankful for it, so I appreciate it.
Why don't they act like that with men? See how they crying and break it down? Because they value their employers more than you as a man. Think about it. Has a woman ever broke down like this and cried because y'all was gonna break up? No, she probably was like, yep, I'm out of here. Hot girl summer. Ooh, forget that, man. Getting rid of.
I got fired and it was dead ass wrong.
I got fired from my bartending job.
I got fired from my job yesterday.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
I know you're pretty frustrated right now.
Because I have 3 kids and I have bills to pay for.
You got 3 kids that you have bills to pay for. Where's the father? 3 kids? Nobody cares about your bills.
Because I have 3 kids and I have bills to pay for. So I just put in my 2-week notice at my job. I was very polite about it and I told my team lead last week that I would be leaving next month. Completely understood. And when I was ready to, oh, they're calling. Let's see what they have to say.
So wanted to call and meet with you. Whenever an agent within the account review team does give their notice, we have to accept that immediately. I know you're pretty frustrated right now.
Because I have 3 kids and I have bills to pay for. I'm livid. So I just want to make sure, like, yes, I'm being terminated today because I'm going to have to try to file for unemployment. I'm not resigning as of today. I was resigning as of August 12th. So if you're telling me I'm being let go today, that means I'm being...
They have the right to get rid of you. So you put your 2-week notice in. Okay, they can get rid of you tomorrow because they have to do what's best for the company. You're doing what's best for yourself. You're leaving. You're probably going to another job that's paying more. But that you just working there, they know you're leaving. So they're going to get somebody else in. I mean, it's that simple. They have to protect the company. Just like you're protecting and doing what's best for you. These chicks these companies can do that. You put your 2-week notice in, they can get rid of you that day. They can get rid of you in a week. They can treat you any type of way because you're going to be gone.
Being terminated as of today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. We are separating your employment today. Due to the sensitivity of the stuff that we work with in this department, whenever a 2 weeks notice is provided, we have to accept it immediately. We are going to go ahead and proceed with the separation today. Honestly, wish you well.
I got fired from working at my home club as soon as I was becoming quote unquote TikTok famous.
I just got fired. Well, that sucks. I do work like 5 jobs though, so I guess we can scratch that one right off.
Come with me to get fired on my day off for my viral TikTok videos. I think. And I say I think because I don't actually know what's about to happen. I just know they want to meet with me. So anything is possible. I don't know. I waited until I left to post that video for obvious reasons, safety reasons, whatever. I knew that when I posted it as well that my job would see it eventually because it got so big. I'll let you guys know if I'm fired or not. I'm completely fine and I accept everything that comes behind my every decision. I have no regrets.
Okay, part 2 of I'm getting fired today. So, hi everybody, it is 10:07. I sent my boss a message at like 9:30 and
So my manager just pinged me and said, could I jump on a call real quick? I said, of course. I jumped on and the first thing she said was, hey, Andretta, I just want to cut straight to the chase. As you know, the company has been doing some cutbacks and we barely have enough roles for our full-time people. So just wanted to let you know that Friday is going to be your last day. It sucks.
I got fired from my job a year ago yesterday.
Y'all, so for the first time in my life, I got fired from a job.
Have you ever seen men post about this? Like you don't see men talk, oh man, I got fired. No, we just, pull our pants up, tie our shoes up, and get back out there and work, get another job. But these women, they tie their self-worth and their emotions into these jobs because they don't want to stay away from men. They don't want to rely on a man, and this is what they do. Instead of embracing the fact that, you know what, I need a man, I need a covering, I need a man who can give me stability. Deal with these jobs, get rid of them. They sit in the car like this, or they cry and break down and they film themselves. Listen, these companies don't care about you. Matter of fact, you actually look foolish because another company that you're going to apply for, they can see it. They'll type your name in or whatever. They'll see that you talk about how you get fired. Then they'll be like, okay, I want to hire this girl. I don't need to hire her.
Bro, what the fuck?
So, I got fired over my TikTok video. So, quick summary, my boss was a narcissist. Her husband, who also worked for the company, called me.
They love that word.
I told her she didn't do anything about it. She tried to get me fired and said I got transferred. And before I got transferred, she told me it was because I was the seed of negativity in the workplace. So
you can tell she is. You can tell she just she starts a lot of stuff. She's a drama queen. You can tell by the way she's talking and behaving.
In the workplace. So I moved to a different place, and my new boss was great. The place where I was working at was amazing. And then they transferred that boss to a different place and moved my old boss with me. Yay! I don't know why they would do this. They knew what she had said to me and what her husband had called me. And then I posted a TikTok video about why I was quitting. I didn't even get to finish it. And then they fired me for it. So here we are.
So, I got fired. Yeah, my big 6-figure remote tech job. Yeah, they canned me. And you guessed it, it was because of a TikTok.
Is anyone hiring? You might as well get on OF, man. Like eventually, guys, when things come full circle, they're going to either work for the employer or they're going to be selling box. Or they're going to just get a relationship or marriage. Like eventually they're going to come back to the table. Because, I mean, that's the oldest profession.
Not y'all done fired me over TikTok. I didn't wear my at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the all because I also worked through another company to work for where I was. So I know it wasn't y'all. So that mean one of you bald-headed at the agency that I worked for saw my mother video and went and told somebody, and it could have been the supervisor, and all you had to do was say something to me, but you didn't do that, did you?
To the person that sent that video to corporate and got me fired, thank you. And I know that everybody is going to see this video too, and that's okay. I'm not going to say anything wrong. Did I realize that what I was saying in that video was going to lead to this?
Accountability is lacking in women. Like they think that they can post things on social media and still work for an employer and then an employer not be able to fire them. No, you're a representation on and off the clock of that employer. You can't just say whatever you want and yeah, okay, and then think you can clock in to work. No, it doesn't work like that. These jobs, they have the right to terminate you because you post or saying different things on social media.
You're loving the attention. No, I would have never done that. But it seems like with my life, no matter how hard I try, I end up.
There you go.
But I know that everything happens for a reason. And I may not know right now what that reason is, but eventually God will reveal that to me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. My daughter is about to go to college, and I don't know now how I'm going to pay for that, but I know that I'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm meant to do in this life. I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
But I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay, I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me in literally a day.
So she did. You worked 6 years for a company and they fired you like that. Like they think that because they put in for these companies and work hard, that these companies gonna never get rid of them. No, there's no equity in these companies. You're just a number. You are a no count to them. They just gonna go into their hiring thing and then go hire somebody else that same day. Like they don't understand. Here's the thing: if you're gonna do TikToks and social media, it's best that you don't have a traditional 9 to 5, or you're not employed by anybody. Just don't do it. Don't be doing no dances. Don't be playing around. Don't be, because the employer's gonna get that and see that and say, okay, we're gonna get rid of you. To some, it's messed up, but hey, I would do the same thing. Like this is how you are. You're showing your character.
A day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever, smart decision, smart move, And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I can never get rehired again. They will never rehire me again.
Got him! Got him!
Part 2 of I've lost my 3rd job in the past 4 months. So I got fired today, and I was explaining that I lost it because of TikTok.
Happy 4-year anniversary to when I was let go / fired.
Notice how I said they tie their self-worth. They treat these jobs like relationships because they stay away from men. Men are terrible. I don't want to be tied to a man. So they get a job and they think these employers are their men. Right? That's why she said, oh, happy anniversary. Like, what the heck? Are you still thinking about that job? That job doesn't hire about 30, 40 different other people. Anniversary. Come on, dude.
Anniversary to when I was let go / fired, laid off from my job.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So
that's how they try to rationalize it. Everything's happened for a reason. God got something bigger in store for me. No, it happened. The only reason it happened because you're posting TikToks on social media while you're in uniform. Like, what do you mean? God, some bigger is out there for me. Everything. No.
I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay.
Stop the cap.
So I got fired. No cause, just vibes. And when I was like, why?
Real quick, you can tell a woman's a feminist by the clothes she wears. Like anything that's big and baggy, right? We know the tattoos, the hair color, and everything like that, the piercings, but this chick has none of that. She just has the big baggy clothes, so you know she's a feminist. She's on the left.
why is this happening? They were like, well, it just seems like you're not really invested long term. Like, it seems like you really don't like your job. And I was like, yeah, of course I don't like my job. Since when are we supposed to like our jobs?
Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me and Rosie. We have an important meeting today. We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where
I just want to know, can't these companies sue for recording them? I don't know what they can do legally, but these chicks, why are you recording yourself getting fired? That's a private conversation with that employer.
you have not met Cloudflare expectations for performance. We've decided to part ways with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Let's try to get into the story time of how I literally got me and my sister fired or whatever else solely because of my TikTok videos. And before y'all be like, oh, you already know what's listen, let me explain something. Okay, so yes, I did read the handbook. The handbook said that you can't make TikTok videos inside, on company's time, inside the building. So what was I doing? I was making videos outside the building, still in my uniform, off the clock, on my own time, correct?
When you get fired for doing TikToks at work.
You can eat while you fed another patient.
First of all, I paid for that.
Professional.
I did. That's just what I put it in as.
Professional.
Okay, you were in a patient's room recording a video. Tell me how that is okay.
I was in the patient's room. I was in an empty room.
I don't care if it's an empty room or a full room.
Okay, first of all,
Oh, you be hey, look,
respectful.
Tracy, be professional. That's a lawsuit.
When you started here, that those
Be professional.
actions were completely inappropriate.
Okay.
Your videos and your postings on TikTok with your videos, your name tag, the business where you work, and the comments that you're making are completely unprofessional and inappropriate.
What comments?
Who's watching your TikTok?
The one about 2 nurses holding down your favorite patient.
Holding down my favorite
That can be
patient.
tolerated as abuse. I've seen the video.
She loves attention. Okay, so
No,
did
no,
you see me? Did you see me hold down a resident? Or was it just said? It was just said
No,
that.
be professional because she don't know you do comedy.
I do comedy. I do comedy. So
Just
go
be
ahead.
professional.
Care if you do comedy, you no longer work at this facility.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I said, what's the measurements of why you can't work there again?
She said because I did a TikTok.
That's just a violation and inappropriate use of a cell phone on a.
Here's what you got to realize about this. Who is this dude? You can tell he's a pookie and he's relying on her source of income. You see the cigarette in his hand? like this dude, you can tell he's probably stay at home. He probably, chilling, and he's relying on her resources. That's why he's trying to tell her, no, don't do that. No, just come on, man. Now his income will be messed up because she's working for him.
So why you can't work there again?
She said because I did a TikTok.
That's just a violation and inappropriate use of a cell phone on a floor where it's not even allowed.
If you really need your job, please stop posting your job on social media. I've been seeing so many people getting fired from their jobs because of the stuff that they posted on TikTok specifically about the job. Because as soon as you think, oh, they ain't gonna never see that, trust me, they gonna see it. Or if they don't see it specifically, it's somebody that you work with that don't like you. Gonna go to HR, gonna go to your manager, whoever they need to go to, and tell on you.